Welcome to Golden Bachelor. If you love celebrity news and real entertainment updates, you're in the right place. It's easy to look at reality TV stars and imagine their lives are filled with champagne toasts, designer dresses, and perfect smiles. But behind the cameras and red carpets, they face heartbreak, anxiety, and fear, just like the rest of us. And for one beloved bachelorette, that truth just hit a little too close to home. Kaitlyn Bristowe, yes, that Kaitlyn, has been in our living rooms and timelines for nearly a decade. From her days chasing love on The Bachelor to handing out roses of her own on The Bachelorette, she's become one of the most recognizable faces in Bachelor Nation. She's bubbly, sharp-witted, and a little chaotic in the most lovable way. She didn't find her forever with Chris Soules back in 2015, but she got a second chance when she became the Bachelorette. Millions of fans rooted for her romance with Shawn Booth. They were the couple who made people believe the show could actually work. But after 3 years together, their fairy tale faded. Kaitlyn later found love again with Jason Tartick, another Bachelor alum. Together, they looked like the ultimate match, two reality stars turned entrepreneurs, building a life, a home, and a little furry family. Ramen and Pino, two golden retrievers with hearts as golden as their fur. Kaitlyn and Jason rescued the adorable pair from a Korean kill shelter, giving them a life full of love, freedom, and belly rubs. When Kaitlyn and Jason eventually went their separate ways in 2023, they agreed to co-parent the dogs. But as many exes know, shared custody of pets sounds good on paper until you realize how much harder it is in real life. So Ramen and Pino stayed full-time with Kaitlyn in Nashville. Jason moved on, adopting a new pup of his own, while Kaitlyn continued showering her boys with endless affection. But recently, that beautiful little family hit a heartbreaking bump in the road. Kaitlyn took to Instagram with news that instantly broke her followers' hearts. She'd just come home from the vet with devastating results. She explained, "We thought maybe Pino just had a big heart because he's so sweet, but it turns out my baby has heart disease. I'm a mess. He's the sweetest dog I've ever met." Anyone who's ever loved a pet knows that kind of pain. That sinking feeling when the vet walks in with serious eyes and soft words. For Kaitlyn, it was like the air left the room. Her bubbly energy dimmed, her confidence cracked. She even admitted she had a panic attack afterward, overwhelmed with fear for her fur baby. She's been open before about her struggles with anxiety and mental health. She's not afraid to admit when life feels too heavy. And this time, she told fans that between her stepdad's ongoing cancer battle and Pino's diagnosis, her heart just felt tired. She wrote, "I've worked so hard on my coping skills when bad things happen, but between my stepdad and my dog, my heart feels sad." But still, she wasn't looking for pity. She was looking for hope. She asked her fans to share their experiences, stories of dogs who had battled heart disease and still lived long, happy lives. And Bachelor Nation delivered. One fan wrote, "My Lola had it. Granted, she was a Chihuahua, but she lived to be 19. They told me about it when she was 12. Another said, "My boy has heart disease too. He was diagnosed at the start of the year, and he was at the highest risk for sudden cardiac arrest. But now, with medication, he's doing so well." Those messages poured in like little candles in the dark, proof that even in heartbreak, there's still light. Kaitlyn shared that she's determined to do everything she can for Pino. Medicine, acupuncture, supplements, and I'm not sure how to love more, but extra love. It's a simple but powerful line, the kind of thing that reminds you why people fell in love with her in the first place. Behind the glam, the microphones, and the TV smiles, she's just a woman trying to keep her little family together. And honestly, if you've ever had a dog, you know that love. That unconditional, wet-nose, wagtail kind of love that makes your heart feel full. It's the kind of love that teaches you patience, gratitude, and how to find joy in something as small as a morning walk or a silly face pressed against the window.
Pino's diagnosis is serious. Heart disease is nothing to take lightly, but he's in good hands. Caitlyn's love for her dogs is almost legendary among her fans. She often posts videos of them cuddling on the couch, begging for treats, or stealing the spotlight during her online interviews. And through all the chaos of fame, the breakups, the headlines, the pressure, her dogs have been her constant source of comfort. So yes, this story starts sad, but it's also a reminder of how much compassion can heal, of how resilience can show up in unexpected forms, like a tail wagging after bad news, or a community of strangers rallying behind someone they've never met. It's easy to see celebrities as untouchable, but moments like this bring everything back down to earth. Because whether you're a reality TV star or someone watching from your couch, love and loss are universal. Caitlyn has always said her dogs rescued her just as much as she rescued them. And maybe that's what makes this so emotional. Because even in her pain, she's still showing what it means to love fearlessly. To open your heart knowing it might break, but doing it anyway. She's fighting for Pino, learning every treatment option, researching supplements, and trying everything under the sun to keep him healthy and happy. Because that's what love does. It fights. And somewhere out there, Pino is probably curled up next to her right now, completely unaware of vet reports or medical terms, just happy to be near her human, loved beyond measure. So if you've ever loved a pet like family, send a little positive thought their way, to Caitlyn, to Pino, and to everyone who's ever faced that kind of heartbreak. Because behind every reality star's glamorous life is a very real human heart, beating with all the same hopes, fears, and love as ours. And if there's one thing Caitlyn Bristowe has shown us time and time again, from heartbreak on national TV to heartbreak at home, it's that she never stops choosing love, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. Because that's what makes her story and Pino's something truly beautiful. Thanks for watching Golden Bachelor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next big story.